Hi everyone. The information we're going to cover in this module is self-directed IRA accounts. What we're going to do is we're going to show you how you can take control of your financial future and how you can make the investment decisions that are going to have to provide you with the income to last for the rest of your life. And that's why this module is really so important, is no longer do you have to give up control of your financial future to the mutual fund manager back east. Now literally you can use your IRA assets to invest in your local community. Now, what we're going to do with this module is we're going to start off with some very basic concepts of financial planning and retirement planning. Then we're going to go into what is an IRA, because most people don't have a clue what an IRA actually is. Then we're going to give you some investment ideas, some investment concepts, and then we're going to give you a little bit more of the rules regarding IRAs, and then wrap it all up with some more investment ideas on ways on how you can self-control your IRA. So without further ado, let's just get into it. Now, first concept, why do you even care about self-directed IRAs? Why do you even care what you can or can't do with the IRA account? Here's the simple reason why. You need to build up money for your retirement. Charles Schwab estimates that you need about $230,000 saved for every $1,000 of monthly income you want whenever you retire. Let me say that figure again. $230,000 saved for every $1,000 of monthly income you want whenever you retire. So that means if you want a bare minimum of $4,000 a month of retirement income, you're going to need to have close to $1 million saved. Now here's the funny thing. How many Americans even have the baseline $230,000 saved? Well, the national average savings inside someone's 401k account at work is about $44,000. So no one is even close to that $230,000. Now, logic would tell you that if you don't have the money saved right now, you're going to start saving more to start building up the amount that you're going to need. Well, once again, Americans, we're a crazy bunch. We like to spend money. We like to go out and buy that flat screen TV. As a direct result of that, the national savings rate in America is actually a negative. If I remember correctly, it's down to a negative 0.06 or 0.07%. So that's why this information is so important. If you don't have enough already inside your retirement plan, and if you're not saving at all for your future retirement, the only other solution available is going to be to increase the amount you're going to be able to build up inside that retirement plan. Now, what's going to happen if you don't learn how to build up your retirement plan faster with a higher rate of return? It's really simple, guys. As a direct result of most people putting the control over their retirement in the hands of others, the median income of individuals aged 65 and over is just over $15,000 a year. Once again, the median income of people over the age of 65 is just a wee bit over $15,000 a year. Let me ask you something. How much financial dignity could you possibly have bringing home $1,500 a month? That's probably not going to cover your mortgage payment. Oh, by the way, tiny detail here about this median income. 85% of that median income is typically from Social Security. What is going to happen if Social Security does go bust, as everybody's predicting in the future? Well, if you take away 85% of that $15,000, I'm not a mathematician, but I think that's going to leave, I don't know, $5,000 or $6,000 a year that people are going to have to live on. Guys, this is going to be madness. You need to learn this information. And one other tiny detail. Hope is not retirement planning strategy. So many people say, you know, Tim, my life has just gotten better and better year after year after year, so I'm just going to hope something happens. It's going to change in the future, so it's going to be A-okay. Guys, hope is not a strategy. The odds of winning the lottery are 1 in 127 million. You need to start taking action on building up your retirement and making sure that retirement is going to be available to you whenever you do want to retire. Now let's say you wake up one day and you say, you know what? Today is the day I'm going to learn all about my retirement and I'm going to start planning for my retirement. Where do most of us go to start planning for our retirement? Typically it's to the financial planner, right? And the financial planner, what is their big mantra? I mean, location, location, location may be the mantra of real estate agents. What is the mantra of financial planners for the most part? Isn't it diversification, diversification, diversification? Look at this chart right here on the screen. This chart lays out how the average IRA is invested. And if you look at the chart, look at the area that's yellow-orange. That says about 42% of IRA assets are invested in mutual funds. And then if you look at the purplish area, that says another 40% is invested directly inside a brokerage account. Now guys, if you combine those two, that's about 83% of the value of IRAs is basically invested in securities. 83% of the value of IRAs is invested in securities. Now here's the challenge. Whenever we're talking about a security, typically you're going to buy some sort of packaged product that was put together by Wall Street, and now that packaged product is going to in turn invest inside some corporation. Now, the challenge is, I don't know the exact statistics, but if memory serves me correctly, something like 90%, in fact I think it's greater than 90% of mutual funds fail to outperform the indices that they are tied to. Once again, 90% of mutual funds fail to outperform the indices that they are tied to. What that effectively means is you are paying mutual fund managers to lose money for you. That's absolute madness. And let's go a little bit further. Now the mutual fund invests that money with, let's say, Home Depot. What just happened with Home Depot recently? Home Depot fired its CEO because the guy was underperforming. How much did they pay him to leave? I don't remember the exact figure, but I think it was something in the range of tens of millions of dollars. If you look at the pay of big Wall Street executives, gosh, they're bringing home $10 million, $20 million, in some cases $50 million a year. Where is that money coming from? Look at the returns of your retirement plan. That money is coming from you. They are packaging these products and they are now selling that to your retirement plan. Much more efficient way, guys. Take control of your own financial future, bypass the middleman, put those $50 million paychecks, and I'm being facetious here, guys, put those $50 million paychecks inside your retirement plan as opposed to giving it to the big Wall Street fat cats. All right, let's go look at the tax code. What does the tax code actually say an IRA is? And this is just a mind blower to me. Because once again, most people think that whenever you've got to open up an IRA account, you've got to run down to the brokerage house, the bank, whatever, and open up an account there. Guys, it just isn't so. Look at this. This is the black and white text of the tax code dealing with IRA accounts. And it says, an individual retirement account means a trust created or organized in the United States. Stop and think about this. Here the tax code is saying an IRA is a trust. So now whenever you start thinking, gosh, I wonder if my IRA could do this. Don't say, I wonder if my IRA could do this. Just switch it around a little bit and say, I wonder if a trust could do this. Because here's the mind blower. Chances are, if a trust can take the action, your IRA can do the exact same thing. So once again, start thinking of an IRA as a trust. Stop thinking, gosh, I wonder if my IRA can do this. Start thinking, I wonder if a trust can do this. Once you change around those terms, you're going to find that everything starts falling into place. You're going to think, gosh, I've heard of a trust buying real estate. Gosh, I've heard of a trust borrowing money. Then it's really going to start making sense. Now, before we get too excited on stuff, and we're going to go through some investment examples in just a little bit